Ayo. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another For Honor guys video. Today I'm bringing you guys the Berserker in 2023. Now, I did do a Berserker guide last year and it did surprisingly well and all, and we're gonna go ahead and go over the Berserker again for 2023 and just go over some of the mix-ups, or well, not mix-ups, but the movesets. We're gonna go over the movesets with the Berserker, then we're gonna go and take Berserker into a duel, and then after that I'll give you guys my final thoughts with the Berserker and what I think about him in 2023 as well. And yeah, I do hope you guys again enjoyed today's video, and be sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more guides, For Honor guides here on the channel, and some Elderman content coming soon. But yeah, with that out the way, let's get straight into the Berserker guide. Let's go! Alright, so starting off with Berserker, we got the Dance of Paired Blades. Now, the Dance of Paired Blades is simple. You just throw light and heavy. You can keep doing this with Berserker, and you can continue the chain with Berserker by doing this. It's like an infinite chain, if you think about it. That's why you see a lot of Berserkers throw out their combos like this. And plus, Berserker has hyper armor pretty much on all heavies, and even his lights too. If you decide to go and feint this, you can get hyper armor after pretty much all heavies and lights. So Berserker is literally a hyper armor character and makes him the legendary Berserker in the game. So it makes sense for him to have all this hyper armor. But yes, this is like starting off with the heavies. So just remember that hyper armor on all heavies and lights. You'll be fine if you're playing with Berserker. Okay, so the next move we got is Bear Mauler. Now, Bear Mauler is just Berserker's 3 heavies. The main heavies that you would see most Berserkers do is just throw those heavies out. And with this one, some Berserkers like to feint this heavy and go straight into guard break. Now, for me, I like to just let it fly sometimes, but I'll feint it just to make my opponent think, you know, guys. Also, with these heavies, they have hype armor still, so you can trade with people even with that unblockable heavy. So say like you're in an anti-gig situation, you want to throw this heavy out at the other opponent, you can do that. You just gotta let go of your guard right before the heavy is initiated. So with this heavy, well, with these heavies, you don't want to use them too much. You want to use them wisely. The next one we got is Boar Rush, which is Berserker's running attack. That's Boar Rush. It's mainly a running attack for Berserker. This is what many Berserkers use in like Breach or Dominion or any 4v4 mode, just to rush up onto their opponent and, well, either instantly kill them or just get some damage in. And sadly though, I don't know what's going on with my damage log. For some reason, it's not showing the damage. That's weird, man. It really is. Okay, the next one we got is the Spin Chop. So Spin Chop is really Berserker's side dodge light. And with this, they buffed Berserker's side dodge light to have more recovery. So say like I do this and I whiff this, I can just recover and go straight into this. That's what I like about Berserker, and this is what makes Berserker a bit deadly when it comes to just playing in duels or even Dominion. Heck, even Breach too. But you want to be careful when using these, because if you keep using them too much, the opponent will read you and you'll have a devastating fate. Next up we got is Berserker's front forward light. Now, this here I like to use in my mix-ups or my combos. So if I were to go for, let's say this, I would go for this. And most of the times you can get it off with Berserker. The only problem with that, it can be light parried, yes. But you gotta try to make it to where the opponent can't read it, or just can't read it off of you. So if you try to like throw this out every time, whenever you're in your chain, the opponent will try to read you, and it's hard to... Alright, the next one we got is Head Slicer. Now, Head Slicer is Berserker's front forward light. Now, I like to use this in my mix-ups here. As you see what I'm doing with Berserker, I throw this out, and then want to go for this, I can. So, with this move, you don't want to use it too much, because from just being in higher reps and with higher skill levels, you don't want to throw this out too much, because the opponent will always parry this. It's super easy to parry. It's one of Berserker's many lights to parry, and it's super easy to parry once you get to a higher MR or a higher rep pretty much. So you want to try to use this move wisely, but for anybody that's beginning with Berserker, if you want to use this move, you can. Next one we got is Head Crusher. Oh boy. So the Head Crusher pretty much is Berserker's front forward heavy. Now this here is like Warlords. So if you guys have seen my Warlord videos or my Warlord gameplay videos, I would really just use this, use this move here. This is the same thing that Warlord has, and it has hyper armor as well. So if you want to trade with somebody, you can trade with anybody, because it literally Berserker has hyper armor. He is just the hyper armor master. Well, actually Medjay is, but Berserker's, we'll just say that he is. He's like an apprentice to Medjay in a way. Well, no, he's like the master. Medjay's the apprentice. So yeah, you can use this in your combos and chains if you want to. Like what I usually do is I like to throw this out like this, or if they throw an attack at me, I'll just throw this out just to make them catch off guard or get caught off guard and all. And you can kill people with this too. Next up we got is slash and rush. Now the slashing rush, this is super easy. So you know when you got Berserker zone here, which is literally RB and RT as you see there, and it's the same thing for PC, but with different controls. Same goes for PlayStation as well. With this, you want to try and move backwards while doing the zone. So as you can see, I'm gonna move backwards, and that there's slash and rush. Now Berserker has this move to get away from his opponent. Just get some distance. Now this does set up for maybe a light parry if the opponent decides to throw a light, or throw a top 4 light if they have a top 4 light, or parry the opponent, get a deflect off. Like sometimes I'll use this, but not all the time. This move is okay to use to just throw your opponent off and to get away from them. So just be careful when using this. I mean, sometimes it can get parried, but not all the time. Just be careful when you're using this, because you want to be ready once you're like done with the animation and all. So yeah, this is slash and rush. All right, the next move that we have here for Berserker's moveset is skilled slash. Now skilled slash is basically a parry into light. Now it looks something like this.
Yeah, boy.
That's basically the skilled slash. All you gotta do is just parry and you throw out a light after, or you just press light after, not throw out a light. You just parry and press light. Pretty simple like that. And the last one for Berserker is brute force. Now this is Berserker's deflect, and to be fairly honest with you guys, Berserker's deflect is like the best deflect in the game by just me. It is the best deflect. Why I say that? Well, let me just show you. So this is Berserker's deflect. It's like the best deflect in the game, in my opinion. I enjoy it. I really like it. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for Berserker's moveset. Now I do hope you guys get something out of it. We're gonna go straight into a duel, and I'm gonna show you guys Berserker fully. That way you guys can see my point of view on what I do with Berserker. But yeah, if you do again enjoy the video, leave a like and subscribe for more. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We got ourselves a duel, going up against the Hitakiri again. Win or lose, I hope you guys get something out of this. There's the deflect already. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the zone. Pop. Okay. So he parries the heavy. There's the light parry. Top light. Top heavy. Hitakiri. Nice bait. There's the deflect again. That's why Berserker's deflect is the best in the game. You get a free guard break. Oh, it's so beautiful just to see that. So again, guys, as you see there, the deflect for Berserker is just so good to use because I love it. It's the best deflect in the game, in my opinion. Shaman's is the second best because it gets bleed and it does the best damage, which is like 50. But Berserker's is the best because you get a free guard break every time you get a deflect. There it is. There's the deflect again. Again. Thank you. There it is. I think he's had enough. Oh no. He's had enough. I think he has had enough, man. Come on, dude. Don't leave. Don't leave, man. I don't want you leaving. Nah. This Hitakiri, he keeps throwing the light out, which you don't want to do that with Hitakiri. You want to try and throw some heavies, make me catch me and all, you know. You're not trying to catch me with those heavies because that's what Hitakiri is known for. It's those solidary heavies, and I think this Hitakiri's angry with me. Come on, Hito, let's go. There we go. You're throwing the heavy out. All right, gonna go do this. There we go. Now you're getting somewhere. You look at him. Now he's throwing the sweep out. There it is. Let it fly. Good parry. There you go. Oh, nice going for the heavy. I was trying to deflect him. I was being a bit too cocky. I should have just parried him there, but I wanted to get that deflect off just to be a little cocky to him. But nah, I guess not. I guess not. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So here we go. Round 4. Let's do this. Let's do this, man. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, he's going for the sweep. Yeah, now he's going for sweeping kicks. Alright, now I'm gonna mix you up, man. Okay, you're out of stamina. Let it fly. Nice. Okay. That's what you get. Nice. The delayed recovery light. It's so good. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Berserker right there, you guys. I do hope you guys got something out of this and got something out of this duel and all. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a bit of an out of stamina punish that I know with Berserker. And yeah, we'll move forward. We'll move forward from there to go into the final thoughts with the Berserker. But here we go. Okay, guys, so the one out of stamina punish that I know for Berserker for anybody pretty much is this. So top light, side heavy, side light. So if you guys just practice this again, it's top light, side heavy, side light. That's pretty much it for Berserker's out of stamina punish. That's his punish that I know. Now there were many more punishes that you could do. Like I've done that zone one with the light. But yeah, that one you can do it if you want to, but you don't want. But if you don't want to, if you don't like it, then you don't have to do it. But the main one is top light, side heavy, side light. That's pretty much the punish I know. So if you guys again want to use that punish, you can. Now we're gonna go straight into the final thoughts with this. Now we're gonna go straight into the final thoughts with the Berserker. Let's go. Alright guys, so my final thoughts with the Berserker is that Berserker is a really good heavy to... Oh my gosh. Okay guys, my final thoughts with the Berserker is that he's a really good assassin to play with in For Honor. He's like the best assassin right now in my opinion, because he has hyper armor, he can get the deflect, which goes into a guard break after, and his heavies can trade with the hyper armor too. So he pretty much has unblockables that has hyper armor on it. He has heavies that have hyper armor on it, and he has lights that have hyper armor. So pretty much he's a hyper armor machine. So if you just want to play with them and all, for any beginner, it's cool to just play with them. I recommend him for any beginner to just start out in For Honor with, because you throw out your heavies, trade with your trade against the opponent, and bam, you could be fine honestly with Berserker. So in my opinion, if I were to put him on a tier list, I would put him probably, I would say maybe A around there, A or B, because I feel like Berserker in the A tier, actually no, A to S, not A or B, A to S, because 1, he has hyper armor on all heavies, 2, he can throw out his attacks all willy-nilly and still get a good combo going with his moveset, and 3, well, he just has hyper armor. That's it. Like he's all hyper armor, and everybody complains about it, which I don't want you guys like complaining about the hyper armor. Well, the thing is, like, guys, and everybody in For Honor, hyper armor is a part of everyone. Okay, it's part of like the kit that we have for some characters. Now there are some characters that don't have hyper armor and will still perform very well, but for this Berserker here, if he didn't have hyper armor, he wouldn't be the legendary Berserker that we will all know and love today, and including the memes too. So yeah, overall, I think that the hyper armor in this game is okay. I want to know what your guys' thoughts about the hyper armor for Berserker, and I want to know what you guys would, where you guys would put Berserker on a tier list. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. Overall, I want you guys to comment what you guys thought about the video today. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a like. If you didn't like it, you can leave a dislike. That is all okay. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this Berserker guide. Again, leave a like if you did enjoy it, leave a dislike if you did not enjoy it. And also, guys, I will be getting into Elden Ring very soon, and I'm just going to be trying something different because I feel like I want to start changing and branching my channel out more. And if Elden Ring doesn't work, then I'll just move on to something else. So it'll be like a little bit of a thing for my channel, just changing and growing. That's pretty much what it is, guys. But yeah, guys, I appreciate all the support you guys give me for honor and including Elden Ring. And yeah, guys, as always, I'm the TheGamingRaptor. Stay wild, stay fresh. I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, guys, peace out.